What's good, boys, and welcome back to my channel. Today is a big day. Not just because of the player we're reviewing, but because this is probably my first review in a very long time. Obviously, you can see on the screen we've got the 98, I don't even know what the card is called, FOF Summer Stars card. Now, these released yesterday. You can see I paid 1.38 million. Obviously, these cost a lot, but I have built a team with a few of them in, and you'll see that I had I kind of ran out of money halfway through, so the team's quite interesting. But before we get into it, make sure you hit the like button, you subscribe if you're new around here, and you comment down below any other reviews you guys want to see. With enough of the waffle, let's get straight into it. When you look into his stats here, you can see he's got basically, there's not you don't have to say much, do you? Like, when you look at the stats, he's got the lowest stat he has is his slide tackling, and that's kind of irrelevant because he plays as a forward. Obviously, this card is as a winger card. I did not use him at right forward because I don't believe you could really utilize his ability from right forward. I mean, he's a lot quicker on this card, but I just didn't feel like I wanted to use him there. So obviously, I'm going to show you how the team lined up and the formation I played, etc., and where he played in game. You can see here that I did score 7 goals with him in 5 games and did get 5 assists. This guy was like the link in the midfield. He was absolutely incredible, I'm not going to lie. And when we look at his traits, he has traits all over the board. Injury prone, that's a strange one. Leadership, early crosser, long passer, playmaker, outside foot shot, nothing, all of that nonsense, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really know what it really matters in game apart from like the outside foot shot. And we know that he's got that 5-star weak foot, so no matter where he goes, left foot, right foot, he will be able to shoot and pass no matter what, basically. So we're going to go now, and we're going to look into the team. I'll be back in 2 seconds. So now, as you can see, the team, you can see there is a lot of money in this team, and there's also a lot of money not in a few of the players. Including the middle guy, Phil Foden. Now, what happened was I thought that these guys were going to be cheaper than they were, and I ended up buying Phillips and Locatelli and Spinazzola and all of that before I thought about buying De Bruyne because I wasn't too sure. It was a very last minute decision. I ended up going to buy him, and then I didn't realize I had no coins left, so I went with a makeshift defense which actually played surprisingly good. I did play 5 games with this team, and I did win all of the 5 in Rivals, so it obviously did the job. There is a couple of incredible cards in here which I will be doing other reviews on, including the Italian connection on the left side between Locatelli and Spinazzola. Obviously, Italy went through yesterday. And then there's Calvin Phillips on the right side. That's his name, right? Is his name Calvin Phillips? Yep, Calvin Phillips on the right side. This card is insane. I'm not gonna lie. You're gonna see in the gameplay that there is a few clips where he is controlling the midfield, and he does end up controlling the midfield most of the game. Drogba, obviously not the greatest striker. He's a bit stiff, but I do like him in real life, so I went with him. Puskas is unbelievable, as we know. I will stop waffling now and show you what it looks like in game with the custom tactics. I'm not really a big custom tactics player. I don't really know what's good and what's not, but I do play this. Pause it if you would like to see it, but in game we do play a 4-3-1-2. We have Calvin Phillips holding in the center CDM kind of role, Locatelli on the left, and Phil Foden does come out for Zachariah, and I do bump Calvin Phillips up to that right CM position. De Bruyne is obviously the key link to this whole team in that attacking cam position, with Puskas and Drogba up top. Now, Kevin De Bruyne, there is something I must stress to you. When you play this formation, make sure you tell the cam to stay forward, because if you don't, I don't know what the glitch is, but it seems that they just wander around the pitch into random positions, which obviously you don't want. But yeah, that's how I lined up. This is all about De Bruyne. You are going to see some other clips of like a few other players that do a few things here and there, but it's mainly going to be about De Bruyne and how he plays in game, and whether or not he is worth the 1.3 or whatever he is right now. I'll let you guys know on the screen here. As you can see, I probably lost I probably lost a few coins, including the tax. Yeah, this one's going to hurt. Yeah. Let's get into the gameplay. Obviously, you can see that De Bruyne picks up these positions in midfield, and he can play balls like that. He just sprays them out. That time it was offside, and I don't know what that finish was by Didier Drogba. But as you can see, De Bruyne likes to float around in the midfield, and he picks up these incredible positions where he makes late runs into the box. And you see here, look, he's made a late run. He's on the edge of the box. What can he do here? Lovely little pass over the shoulder of the defender onto Drogba's foot. Onto Drogba's foot, and that's just how good his passing is. He can literally put it on a sixpence for the striker to finish. And again, Drogba is in here. This was a terrible miss from me, I'm not gonna lie. Or was it Drogba? Let me know what you think down below. Look at that little look. I loved playing with this card because he could do those little flicks here and there. Watch this. He goes in with Salah, takes the ball straight off of him, and here's that agility I was talking about. He's got that very nice little quick turns that he could do now as his agility has been bumped. Look at this run he makes here. That's that Lampard-esque run. He should score there, but I'm not gonna lie, that guy's keeper was on absolute smoke this game. Here we go. We see a little bit of what he can do. That's against Kyle Walker. Sends Kyle Walker to the shot, puts him away. rakes his way down the line, and you can see here, what's he going to do? He's still keeping the ball, plays it across, Zachariah with a shot, and it just goes so far wide. That was terrible. That was horrendous. You can see him here sat in the middle. He's making a run. Puskas puts him in. This is 84th minute, and he obviously finishes that, no doubt at all. He's absolutely, I really enjoyed this card. I think you guys would absolutely enjoy him. Obviously, he's very pricey, but it's just one of those luxury buys. Like, it is what it is. But look at his passing. His passing was probably his standout thing for me, and his power and his shot. His shot power was incredible. No matter how you pull it on his foot, he will bang it. And he could do these little passes here and there. Look at this run, like I said again, that Lampard-esque kind of run that Lampard used to make where he'd come into the box in the last minute and have a shot off. He does the same thing. So if you're looking for someone that's almost like a centre forward kind of role where he would just sneak into the box. And look at this here, look at that speed burst there. And look at the precision of the pass that he plays. He can do these things so easily, and he was doing it game after game for me. And yeah, I mean, and I actually thought that went in when I shot that. That's how powerful his shot is. Little turn again, lovely shot. He never takes a bad shot. It's always making the keeper work, or it's just wide, but 9 times out of 10, it will end up in the back of the net just like that. And there's not many players that I've used this year that are of a similar like build to him, where he's like, especially with this card anyway, where he's that taller kind of person, but he can still move quite agile. Like, it's similar to how Ronaldo is in game, but he's just a little bit behind when it comes to like how close the ball stays to his foot. But his dribbling has definitely been bumped to the max with this card. He feels a lot smoother, and he's got a hell of a corner, as you can see there, with Chris Smalling putting it into the back of the net. And like I said, his passing, watch this. This is the first minute of the game. Look at this run he makes here, and how about the power in that strike? Nearly tearing the net off. His hair looks brilliant in game, ginger as usual, and it just, I can't really put into words like what kind of a player he is. It's quite hard to describe because there's not many players in game that play how he plays. But look at the speed burst. That's what I'm talking about. He has that now with the new card. He can do those little bursts that he has. Look at this pass here. Look at this pass. His link-up play was absolutely phenomenal, especially with Drogba for some reason. I thought he would play better with Puskas, but he kept getting assists to Drogba. It is what it is. And look here again, it's his positioning once again. He knows Puskas is going to arrive there, so he stands back and he waits in the space to get off the shot and put it into the top corner. As you've seen him, he's done already a few times. I did get a few rage quits with this team. I don't blame them. Here's another banger. I'm telling you guys, this card shot, ridiculous. And he kind of reminds me, like I said, of like a more kind of like a Zidane in game. He's similar to like a Zidane. I got him there. He kind of reminds me of like a Zidane in game, with the way that he's got like that height and the great vision, the shot, the dribbling, the passing. Very, very similar to Zidane's 96 card. I haven't actually used his moments. It's a bit pricey, but look at that. He didn't even need space. He's standing still, finesses it, posting in. Incredible, absolutely incredible. We're coming towards the end of the clips here, but there is a few more. As you can see here, I was just messing around with his dribbling, send him to the shop, puts it short. Unfortunately, it gets auto-blocked. Another one here where we get De Bruyne on the edge. What can we do? Send Roberto Carlos to the shop. Can we get it across? Unfortunately not. But that is all for the gameplay, boys. We're now going to hop into the team screen. I'm going to tell you guys whether or not I believe that this Kevin De Bruyne card is worth the 1.3 million coins that he is going for. Let's do it. So as you can see from the gameplay, this guy is absolutely incredible. He can score with either of his feet. His passing is absolutely ridiculous. Obviously, as it's 99 on his card, he feels so much quicker than any of the other cards I've used of him. And he also can, his agility was pretty good. As you saw some of the clips there, he could get in and out of little spaces, and he's quite surprising as a card because his other cards feel a lot stiffer.
What do you mean by that?
Pause. He feels a lot less, like, he feels a lot more agile. There we go. We got there in the end. But that is for De Bruyne. This is the De Bruyne episode, and obviously,
cheers, Jeff.
I'm gonna say it now. I don't believe he's worth, like, at this point in the game, you could get many cards for that price, and I don't believe he's actually worth that many coins. Let him drop a bit, maybe below a mil, and then go and pick him up. Just because this is more of a luxury buy. Obviously, it's a hype around it. It's just released. Like, obviously, everyone wants to try it. He's a luxury card. If you've got the coins, go out and get him. But if you don't, wait for him to drop a bit and then go out and purchase him. That's what I've got to say today, boys. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. I will be back tomorrow with another review on probably Calvin Phillips, or I might do a double review on the Italian connection on the left side. Let me know down in the comments which one you would rather see. It's been your boy Zach. Make sure you like the video, subscribe if you're new around here, and comment down below any other videos you guys want to see. I'm out. Peace.